Welcome back, guys, to another Rick Rant special. But today, I want to put out there a few questions that, I don't seem, I don't think, I don't believe that anybody's really thought about yet, or thought about or put out there yet. I was just recently rewatching and rereading Skype the Skype arc, you know, as we all should, with all the upcoming future One Piece events, as we all should, because there's a lot of secret meaning and stuff. But honestly, I'm not here to go into that deep of detail. I was just saw a few little surface level stuff that honestly that I don't feel like have been mentioned before. Like for example, did anybody notice that the Shandorians had wings? Like, why did the Shandorian have wings? They're from the Blue Sea. We thought that the people on Sky Island were the people who had wings. But the Shandorian had wings. Hold on. Unless it was just, what's his name? What's his name from, uh, not Wiper. What is Wiper's ancestor? God, what is his ancestor? This is gonna bug me now. Kagura. Kagura? Kagura? Kagura. But Kagura, nonetheless, right? Did we notice that they had wings? Ah, it wasn't just them. They all had wings. Why did they all have wings? And they started having wings before they even went to the sky. Because Kagura was 400 years ago, before the island even flew to the sky. Before it got catapulted upstream by the knock upstream to the sky. They were not Skypeans. They were never Skypeans. Or were there Skypeans that fell down? Like, did they always belong to the sky and just fell down? Like, literally, I was rewatching this and I was just thinking about that, and I'm like, I don't think anybody's ever talked about this. It's like the Shandorians had wings and they're not Skypeans. You know? And also, besides that, on top of the Skypeans having wings, and nobody just freaking noticed. And I remember somebody posted a theory video about Luffy, Luffy and the Declan and the Monkey family specifically might be part of the Shandorian because of the mask that Garp had in the beginning of the show. I hear that dog mask. Wasn't I might be thinking of something else. Never mind. But also, why did Eneru even want the golden bell? Like, what? Why didn't he just leave? Like, Eneru really sat here and this try to destroy all of Skypiea. Well, he destroyed Skypiea. He just didn't destroy the Holy Land, the Shandorian land that came from the sea. He didn't destroy that. But why did he want the gold bell for? He had all the gold that was in the Golden City. He took all the gold already. So I'm pretty sure he didn't want the golden bell for just you know he just wanted it just to have another piece of oh yeah, I got this. Y'all can have it. What? Like he could have just left it. Like literally fighting Luffy and like everything else. Like literally he could have prevented his own defeat and his ship getting mangled and almost destroyed. Like it had a big hole in it by the time that like Luffy and him were done fighting. Like I'm surprised he was able to fly to the freaking moon. Like literally, there was like I'm pretty sure there was like a hole on like the side of it or some shit like that, right? Like literally, I'm like, why did he just not leave? He had all the gold to make his little ship, and then like, why do you want the gold belt? Why are you sitting here fighting this rubber man that is obviously your weakness and obviously is gonna beat you until he rings that bell? Why are you fighting for the bell? Like literally, there was no point of that. Like literally, he had no ambition in Skypiea. He had no purpose there at all. Besides making his ship, like literally, what was his whole purpose? To get to the moon? Okay, you build a ship, and then you start a death game. They're like, oh, whoever wins, the five people that are left at the end, like I want them to, we're going to the moon. Okay, you had your people. Why didn't you just go to the moon? Like literally after Luffy got Nami, well not Luffy, because Sanji and Usopp came and saved her and all that, blah 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 blah, you know. But after Nami got off the ship, why did he not just go to the moon or wherever he was going? Like what did he need the golden belt for? Like he had no use for the golden belt. And then the whole Skypiea thing is just super ironic also because literally as soon as like the the island got shut up to the sky, which honestly does not add up. How the people that live below had wings the same as the people that live on top? Like what? Like, do y'all see what I mean, bro? Go back and rewatch it and look at that. Because when I watched it, I was like, huh, yeah, the Skypian had wings. And then I was like, why do the Shandorians have wings? They're from the Blue Sea. Like, literally, they 400. I mean, like, you could say from maybe it could be explained if you say that, like, oh, the people that lived on Sky Island for the 400 years after the island got blown up there grew wings. You could say that. But no, that wing stuff started below. They had wing below. Kagura had wings. I don't know if the rest of them had wing because the old man, I don't think he had wing unless we just didn't see it. But the old man did not have wings. So it's like, why did they have wings if they lived on the Blue Sea to begin with? And now it just ended up being super ironic that the Skypian who sat here and stole, well, well, they did steal it because they were in control of, what was it called again? I forgot. Shandia? Yeah, they were in control of Shandia, the Golden City, for like 400 years, you know? And the Shandorians have been fighting to try to get it back and everything. But like, isn't it ironic that like at the end, their city gets destroyed and they have to go back to Shandia and share it with them? It's like, why didn't y'all do that to begin with? Why didn't we start with that? Like, it's like our current situation in the world, like how, oh, when a country wants like Russia and Ukraine, when a country wants like something that another country has, they just go to war about it. It's like, why can't we sit down and make a treaty? They're like, oh, we will give you this much of that, and you will pay us this much. Like, like uncomplicate things. Because now, honestly, I I would not want the Scorpion living with me on my land that I've been fighting for 400 years. Like seriously, I would not have let the Scorpions back on my land. Like, nah, I would not have let them back. Like, I fought 400 years for this, but I guess they finally decided to have peace. And another thing, where did that giant beanstalk come from? That giant beanstalk is not growing from Sky Island, so that's from somewhere below the sea, because that was not there. That was not there like that was there like before the island. The island fell through the giant beanstalk. So what did that giant vine, giant jack, I think it was called or something? Where did it come from? So like this guy Pian already had a piece of the blue sea right there, but then they wanted the whole land. They got greedy. And also, how did Roger reach the poneglyph? Because the poneglyph was on the golden bell. Like it was like at the bottom of the golden bell, wasn't it? Or like on the side or something. Like if I remember correctly, it was somewhere on the bell. It was with the bell, and the bell, like this showed Roger reading the poneglyph, like he was reading it like by the old man, like the old man or Gonfalt. Was it Gonfalt? Yeah, I think like it showed like he was reading it, like, and Gonfalt was there. But Gonfalt did not know anything about the Golden Bell. I mean, like, he remembers that there was a sound when the island first appeared, but Gonfalt has never seen the Golden Bell. But like in the flashback for Roger and like Odin and stuff, they're reading the poneglyph right there. Like it was like after Luffy came and liberated Sky Island, like where it was positioned. Like what? There's so many discrepancy in this, like so many things. But this is early One Piece, so it's like I mean I get it, but at the same time I'm like, come on, Oda. You thought nobody was gonna catch that? Well, I did. I did. I caught it. And also, remember when like this guy PN, the Shandorian, and everybody had that big ass chunk of gold wrapped up to give to the straw hat? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and tell me where the fuck was that supposed to fit on the ship? Where was that supposed to fit on the ship? That was bigger than the ship. That whole gold ball was bigger than the ship. How was that supposed to fit? I'm pretty sure Otis saw that, like when he was like, "Oh yeah, we'll give you." Why didn't Robin say anything? Robin is like, "Oh yeah, you'll give us all of that? Yeah, I'll take it." Yo, take it. Yo, take it. Where are you gonna take it to? To a watery grave? Cause you put that big ass thing to sink. The ship is gonna sink. Like what? That gold ball was not going anywhere at all. Like I don't even understand like how that was like a thing that like they even thought, like it was a great idea. It's a nice gesture, but like y'all should have like chop it down or something. Like you know, yeah, chop it down or something. Like give us like a third, a quarter, like I don't know, way less than that big ass giant thing that Usopp thought was a giant cannon. Like literally, Usopp thought it was a giant cannon. It's like, oh, where they get that giant cannon from? It's like cannon. Robin is like, nah, and Robin never even told him. But it's like I wouldn't tell him either because where we like I'm pretty sure afterwards she started thinking it's like, I just kind of thought about this. Where are we gonna fit this on the ship? This could not fit anywhere on the ship. I don't know. And also, wasn't Wiper supposed to die after 2 use of a reject down? Did he use that like 3 times? Like if you they said if you use it like twice, your body is gonna get fucked up and you might die. He used it like 3 times. And then Chopper examined him after everything was done with and said, "Oh nah, he be alright. He be alright. He be alright. Hell you mean he be alright? It should be on death door. He should be like Zoro on Thriller Bark. He be alright." I don't know, man. There was a lot of things that like I was over here like, what? Like going back and looking, I'm like, okay, yeah, I see like the foreshadowing and everything that was happening during that arc, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, what's going on here? Somebody's lying to my face. Somebody's lying straight to me. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, but what was Cricket doing nowadays? Y'all think Cricket became a pirate? Y'all think so? He's somewhere out there in the Grand Line still? Or in the new world, y'all think he made it to the new world? Y'all think so? Like during that 2 year Luffy was gone, y'all think he made it to the new world, or he's just still selling the Grand Line? Because they all became pirates after they found out the City of Gold was in the sky, you know. But like, what y'all think? What y'all think happened to them? But leave me some comments about what else I might have missed that happened during Skypiea that was just absolutely ridiculous because it was a lot. I don't think I even went through everything that like. I just went off the like the stuff that I remember off the top of my head that I remember. But like I was like, yeah, honestly, let me know down below what else I missed that was like what's going on here. Like let me know down below in the comments stuff.